All right, so what we've been doing last week is we have learned how to create a perpendicular line, or also known as a perpendicular bisector. So what we're looking at here is we need to first go over what perpendicular means. So if I have two lines that form a 90-degree angle, that means this line and this line are perpendicular to each other. And the word perpendicular means 90 degrees. So what we're doing is we're constructing a perpendicular bisector or perpendicular line. And we're gonna do that using a protractor, which is a straight edge, and then a compass. So what you're gonna do first is we're gonna do a perpendicular bisector to this line. So right now we have a line segment with 2 points. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our compass. There's a pointy end, and then also there's a pencil end. We're gonna take the pointy end and we're gonna put it on one side of my line here. And so there's kind of a middle point here. So all we have to do is we're gonna take the compass and we're gonna open it up to more than halfway. So right now my compass is open to more than halfway. So I'm gonna go to this side and I'm gonna draw an arc as best I can. Now I'm gonna go to the other side and I'm gonna draw the same exact arc. Now what you notice is I have created 2 points right here. And so now I'm gonna take my straight edge and I'm gonna draw a line going through those 2 points. And that creates a 90-degree angle, okay? So that is doing a segment. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to draw a perpendicular line going through a point on a line. So what I need to do first is I need to go to the point and create 2 points on each side of this line. So I'm gonna take my compass, I'm gonna go to the point, and I'm gonna barely open it up on both sides of my line here. So I'm gonna make a mark on this side, and I'm gonna go to the other side and make a mark as well. So what I've done is I've created my line segment. So now I'm literally gonna do what I did up here, but now I'm gonna do it here. So I'm gonna go to this point right here. I'm gonna go more than halfway. I'm gonna make an arc. Then I'm gonna take that same measurement and go to the other side and make the same exact arc. So now whenever I construct my line, it's gonna be perpendicular to my given line and it's gonna go through the coordinate given. Now the last one I'm gonna exemplify is a point off of the line and I need to draw a line going through it that's perpendicular to this one. So we're initially gonna kind of do the same thing up here, but now the point is off the line. So I'm gonna take my compass, I'm gonna go to this point, and I'm gonna open it up to where it just passes the line. You see how it's past the line? And I'm gonna draw my arc here. Now if you look, I have a point here and a point here, and that's initially created my line segment just like up here, but now it's here. So now I'm gonna take my compass, I'm gonna go to that point. It's already more than halfway, so I'm gonna make an arc above and below, and then I'm gonna go to the other side and I'm gonna draw the same arc, okay? Same arc. So now if you look here, I now have point 1 and I have point 2, and whenever I draw my line here, that is gonna go perpendicular to my given line and it's gonna be a 90-degree angle. And that is how you create a perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector here, a perpendicular bisector through a point on a line, and a perpendicular bisector through a point off of the line.